Previously, on My Girlfriend Wants to Kill Me. Jackson, we need to get to Amanda before that idiot Winthorpe does, said Crazy Mary, fidgeting with her ring that was given to her by her mystery person as a gift. Outside of the airport stood Winthorpe, anxiously hailing down a cab, then on his way to the apartment of Amanda Huffington as Mary and Jackson sped off after them. Removed a small pocket knife from her purse. "Mary, what are you doing? You can't kill him in public," said Jackson as Mary ignored him, got out of the car, and sneakingly stabbed a hole into the left tire of the cab, causing it to go flat. Winthorpe received a telephone call from a friend that worked as a security guard at the airport. "Winthorpe, I thought that you should know that I spotted Crazy Mary Slaughter and Detective Jackson boarding the same airplane that you were on. Hurry, we need to go," yelled Winthorpe to the driver. But as the driver approached the car, he noticed his tire was flat. "I don't have time to wait," said Winthorpe. "Hey, I'll give you $1,000 if you let me borrow your bike. I'll bring it back in an hour." Winthorpe sped off into the distance. The race was on. All of a sudden, the door to the warehouse opened slowly, and there stood a bearded man, his clothes torn and dirty. Meanwhile, at the apartment of Amanda Huffington, an unexpected visitor rang the doorbell. "My girlfriend wants to kill me." Season 2, Episode 7. At the apartment of Amanda Huffington, an unexpected visitor rang the doorbell. "Who could that be?" said Amanda, rising from her chair, walking toward the door, then slowly opened it. And there stood Winthorpe as he cleared his throat to speak. "Miss Huffington," he said. "Yes, and who are you?" replied Amanda, wondering who this man showing up in the middle of the night might be. "My name is Winthorpe Adams III. I am the attorney for David Baker, and I'd like to ask you a few questions regarding your friend and former roommate, Dr. Mary Slaughter. May I come in?" "No, you may not. I don't allow strange men in my home in the middle of the night," she said firmly, the tone of her voice creating barriers between them as her eyes suspiciously inspected every inch of his skeletal structure. "And I don't blame you, Miss Huffington, but this is a matter of life and death, and it will only take a few minutes of your time," said Winthorpe. "No, as I said, I don't feel comfortable letting men that I don't know into my home. What is this about anyway? And why do you want to ask me questions about Mary, or shall I say, Crazy Mary, as you were about to say?" she said suspiciously. "What I need to ask you is confidential, and I can't discuss this in the hallway," said Winthorpe, still trying to verbally barge his way in. "Okay, listen, I will meet you at the coffee house on the corner in 15 minutes, said Amanda, still not trusting Winthorpe. "Thank you, Miss Huffington. I will head up there right now, and I will be waiting for you, said Winthorpe as he left, hopped back onto his motorcycle, and sped down the road into the foggy night. 15 minutes had passed as Amanda hopped into her car and sped down the road for her meeting with Winthorpe. But as she was taking off, an all-black car carrying Crazy Mary Slaughter and Detective Jackson pulled into the dimly lit parking lot. There she is. Follow her, said Crazy Mary, as Jackson slammed his foot on the gas and sped off behind her. Where are you, Miss Huffington? Said Winthorpe under his breath as his eyes shifted toward his Rolex. He was beginning to worry due to Amanda already being 20 minutes late. Time was of the essence since he needed to return the man's motorcycle within the hour. Winthorpe was beginning to worry if Amanda had gotten cold feet or if Crazy Mary must have shown up after he had left and talked her out of it, or perhaps killed her. But right at that moment, his doubt faded when in walked Amanda. I swear to the devil in hell, if she rats me out, that will be the last time the bitch breathes. She knows what I will do, and she knows what the fuck I'm capable of, said Mary heatedly, her eyes squinting and teeth grinding. We're just going to have to wait to see what happens, said Jackson. There's no time to wait. Come on, said Crazy Mary as they both snuck in through the side door. Meanwhile, back at the warehouse on the outskirts of town. Who are you? Asked Misty as the strange and mysterious man shut the door behind him and slowly walked over to them. The question is, who in the hell are you and what are you doing in my home? Asked the man heatedly. What do you mean, your home? Asked Misty. My home, replied the man. I've been living here to keep out of the cold at night, but never mind that. What the hell is going on? Who did this to you? That's not important right now. Just please untie us. My friend is bleeding to death. He doesn't have much time, said Misty as the man untied them. Thank you, said Misty. We need to get him to the hospital, she said, her voice trembling. That's impossible, said the man. We're miles away from any hospitals. I can try to find help, but it may take a few days on foot due to my bad leg that I got in the war. Misty, said Chandler, his voice weakening with each word. You have to go without me. Just find help and find that laptop, then come back to get me. No, I am not leaving you, Chandler. What if you die before I get back? Cried Misty. I'll stay with him and tend to this nasty gunshot wound that he has. I need to remove this bullet and clean it up. It's becoming infected, said the man. I used to be a nurse before alcohol ruined my life, leaving me homeless. But never mind my life story. You need to just go get help. He needs antibiotics from the looks of it. Surgery as well, or he's gonna lose this arm. Chandler, Listen to me. I'll be back. Please hang in there, okay? Said Misty with tears in her eyes as she placed a gentle kiss on his forehead. But as soon as she was about to walk out, Misty, said Chandler, gaining just enough strength to call out to her. Before you go, I need to tell you something very important just in case I die. It's something that you need to know, and you need to know now. To be continued. Episode 8, the season finale of My Girlfriend Wants to Kill Me, coming